that solid start there from Brian Adkins?
Well, first of all, Brian Adkins was very good today, and we needed that. We certainly needed that with playing a 4-game series and a bullpen. And Brian did a good job out there. One of his better outings, if not the best outing that he's had this year. Did a very good job. To be quite honest with you, that's what we need. I mean, I expect that out of Brian. The guy's a senior. He's a 4-year starter for us, and he answered the bell. And that's what I expected yesterday when I told him he had the ball. That's what he expected of himself, and he did it. And that's what we talk about. We've got to continue to rise up individually and make big plays and make big pitches and have great individual performances, and Brian did a great job.
He struggled out of the gate, then settled down, retired the next 13 batters. Was that a real momentum shift for you guys as he really got more comfortable there on the mound?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of Brian. I mean, Brian throws a lot of strikes. The one thing you're going to get from BA is he's going to throw lots and lots of strikes, which is great. A lot of balls are put into play too with him, so obviously it's a little bit of a fine line, but it was a good momentum. I mean, listen, we gave up 1 in the first, and the rest of the way zeros. There's a lot to be said for that. Especially with the way that we played yesterday, which was terrible. To be quite honest, we talked about, but to be able to bounce back after giving up the 1 run, I thought was very good.
13-8 this season. How is this season looking for you guys right now?
I mean, we need to keep getting better. We need to keep getting better every single game. That's the focus. Today we had a good kind of, to call it a team meeting before we went out here, and we understood yesterday that we didn't play the game of baseball how we wanted it. And listen, the whole key is this. This is really simple, and this is what I told the guys. There's a certain way that I want our kids to play the game. There's a certain way. There's a certain effort level. There's a certain energy level. There's a certain intensity level that I demand that we play. And when you play that way, it leads to good things. It leads to quick innings. It leads to guys staying on the balls of their feet. It leads to big hits. All of those things. It doesn't ensure victory, but it gives you a greater chance. And that's coaching. You got to put kids in position to be successful. So it doesn't ensure a victory, but you put them in position. And yesterday we didn't do that, and today we did a better job of it.
What does this bounce back say about your team, especially the young guys?
It says we need to have more consistency. That's what it says. I'm pleased that we bounced back, but yesterday should have never happened. Listen, it's college baseball. You play 56 games. As I said at the beginning of the year, we're not going 56-0, but we just need to be consistent. We're consistent in the way we play the game, and that's what we're looking for.
Is only going through 2 pitchers today. Obviously, you got a game tomorrow. I assume Zach Barb is out of that one. So
yeah.
Do you kind of have an idea of what you might do tomorrow?
Skoglund's going to start tomorrow. And then, there's a lot of different guys that will likely throw. Skog's fresh, though. He's good. And, Brian, this is kind of, to be honest, with the bigger picture how I wanted it to play out with the 4-game series, because now Brian, that's a 4 days rest, came back, so he's available now Saturday, Sunday, UAB. Skoglund throws on Monday. He's available Saturday, Sunday, UAB. So it's kind of, it's worked out okay. They're going on a little bit shorter rest, but Brian went a little bit under 100 pitches. I thought did a good job. Got a little bit tired there at the end. That's why we brought Zach in. But, Favre's out tomorrow. He won't pitch tomorrow. Matulis is out tomorrow. He's not going to pitch either. I'm kind of gearing him up for the weekend.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
The best first inning and everything else, but you really settled down. I think retired 13 batters in a row at one point. Just talk about getting in that groove a little bit.
Yeah, I just had to refocus, slow everything down, and stick to my game plan. I thought those guys had a really good approach at the plate, and I knew that coming in, watching the past 2 games. So I knew they were going to be disciplined hitters, so I really had to focus on executing my game, and I think I did a pretty good job.
Coach Rooey just told us that you're going to be probably a valuable piece once conference play starts a week from now, that you came in on a little bit of short rest, threw under 100 pitches, but it sets up so you're available for next week. And just kind of talk about that, and the importance is probably your next outing may be a conference outing. Yeah,
we obviously have a lot of great options. We have a bunch of guys who can fill that role. So I'm just going to wait for my opportunity and try to repeat this outing and give our team a chance to win.
What was kind of the team's mindset today coming into today's game? I know Coach Rooey had a strong message. He was not happy with yesterday's performance.
Yeah, nobody was happy with how we played yesterday. We kind of gave them a lot of runs and with free passes and just didn't play our best game. So we were trying to get back to what we do and play how we're coached to play, and I think we played a lot better today.
Good deal. Appreciate it.
Brian.
Well, Eric DeSalva just told us that you moved into the top 10 all-time hits list at UCF. Are you aware of that? And now that you know about it, what's your reaction to it?
No, I'm completely unaware of that. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's a great feeling. I mean, we've had some good players here, and I mean, that's huge for me to know that I can hit that well.
I guess did you edge out Tyson Hour?
You did. You number 226 on that last hit.
Oh man, that's that's a big deal right there. That's a big guy, and he's done a lot for this program, and obviously he's still playing, so that's good.
You guys obviously more happy today with your performance bouncing back. I know it was not a pleasant post game yesterday because the shooting wasn't happening. Talk about bouncing back.
Yeah, bounce back today was huge. After yesterday, we didn't really play that well, and I mean it showed. And today we had to really focus on coming out and working early and getting the job done. And Adkins threw unbelievable today, and then Favre coming in to close it out. And it's just great job all around through pitching and then hitting and getting clutch hits today.
You got that green sleeve that you came up with. That I saw a few of the guys wearing that.
Yeah, me and Hempy had it. He came into the locker room today and was like, "Anybody want this sleeve?" And I was like, "Well, nobody's gonna take it, and why not, right?" So St. Patrick's Day, so I'll take it.
Talk about just your plate approach today. I know you guys tried to mix it up from yesterday. You see a lot more of your teammates being more aggressive out there.
Yeah, definitely. Coach got us together early on and told us, we got to work on our approach. Really see things that we can hit and hit balls hard. And today, I'd say we were a lot more aggressive. And then with 2 strikes, we didn't just cave like yesterday. We really battled today, and that's what we need to keep doing for the rest of the season.
You got that interesting Monday game tomorrow night. Talk about that, the first 4-game series of probably your career, right?
Yeah, it's once again another first. But yeah, it's going to be a little different. Like I said, never had it happen before. But we're just going to take it as another Sunday, championship Sunday game, win the series, and come out and do our best.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys.
Hey Knights fans, come on out to Greek Night as we take on Columbia University.